Welcome back to the 5-Minute Bachelor. Today we are making our mini pizzas. Let's start the show. Our ingredients for today, we have whole chicken, we have bacon, tomato paste, ketchup, onion, salt, we have thyme, we have oregano, coriander powder, and we have paprika. They are all a tablespoon each. We have tomatoes, we have 2 red onions, we have garlic, we have half green bell pepper, and our lettuce. And for our dough, we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, half a glass of warm water, half a glass of milk, 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a teaspoon of yeast. In preparing our pizza dough, we start by mixing the yeast with the warm water, and then we let it blend together by stirring it a bit. We'll stir it up a bit so that it can mix together with the warm water. As it settles, we create spacing between here. Then we put in our salt. We'll put only half, and then we save half for later. Once the salt has merged well with the flour, we pour in our milk little by little, and then we start folding. And pour in our warm water with yeast, but we'll do it gradually. We start pouring in our warm water with yeast. Yeah. We pour in our vegetable oil, just a bit, to make the dough soft and also so that the dough cannot stick on the wall of our container. As we finish with our needling, I'll pour a bit of oil. Then massage it a bit. Flip it. Massage it on the side. Take some with my fingers. Then apply on the wall of our container. The reason we are doing this is because we don't want the dough to stick on the walls. After that, we'll cover it up, and then we'll let it rest for half an hour to an hour's time. Let the dough rise. As we wait for our dough to rise, we'll boil our chicken for around 15 minutes. And then we'll use, just put it in this pot here. This chicken is so thick. We'll put in our salt, roughly a tablespoon. We'll roughly chop our ginger without removing the skin. Bit of ginger. And 2 cloves of garlic. Without removing the skin. I want all the flavors to be there. Make sure you have clean hands so that you can try and flip the chicken so that the salt can go down. Oops. Then flip it back again. I think that should be enough. So we light up our gas. We'll cover it up and then we'll continue with other. We'll prepare our other ingredients. We'll make our tomato and ginger paste. We'll start by removing our skin. Roughly chop it up. We'll put in our ginger in the paste and water as it awaits to be muddled. Okay, then we'll act on our garlic as well. Give it a light nudge. So I can be able to remove the skin. Roughly chop them up. Put it in. Then we start the muddling process. I'll put in a pinch of salt so that it can sweat. A shot glass. We have 2 onions. We'll use one for the pizza sauce and one we'll use as a decorative. That's a good English or not? To decorate our pizza. We'll use it to decorate our pizza. So let's start. After 15 minutes of boiling, we'll pour out the scum. For this other onion, we'll cut it into rings so that we can use it to decorate our pizza before it goes in the oven. We'll be chopping our green pepper. Remove the body or the matumbos, whatever you call it. Finely chop our green pepper. First cut them into strips. We're going to cut our tomato and then we're going to use our grater to grate it since I don't have a blender. And we're using very ripe tomatoes as well. Basically, I'll be grating the juices and then I'll throw away the skin. We want to prepare our pizza sauce, so we are heating a pan just to get a bit hot. Then we pour in our oil. Just fairly enough. And then wait for the oil to get hot, then we start putting in our ingredients. We start by putting in our onions. They'll go in together with our garlic ginger paste. And then we'll cook them up until they become translucent. Then after that, we'll put in our spices with no particular order. We'll start putting in our spices. In no particular order, I'll put in the onion salt. We'll put in our coriander powder. Put in our paprika. Put in our thyme and our oregano. We mix it up a bit and then we'll let it come together. Then we can put in our tomato and a bit of green pepper. We roughly chop our lettuce for later use. Put in a tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay. Stir it up a bit. I like when things come together. That shows you how the spices are good. Then we put in our just half of the green bell peppers. Oh, you can be that side, eh? Oh no, it's We'll mix the ketchup with the paprika that was stuck on the glass, a bit of water. Okay, just while we're adding ketchup for the sauce which is a bit sugary, the tanginess of the ketchup. Okay. Pour it in. We'll roughly chop our bacon for our toppings for today. It don't have to be fine, just roughly chopped, and then the fire will do the rest. Because our pan is getting hot, so by the time I'm done, they should be ready to go in. As our bacon is cooking, we'll start by bisecting the chicken, and then later on we'll remove the skin. After skinning off the chicken, we will finally dice our chicken. Before we put our chicken on the pizza, we'll brown it for a little bit, so that I can get some color. And we're going to use a bit of spice. Before we do so, I'll first fry it up a bit. Spread it out. Put in a bit of black pepper for the spices. Okay. Bit of coriander powder. That's a bit. Some parsley. And some paprika. Smoked paprika. And then we'll finally put in a bit of salt to taste. Just sprinkle a bit. After sitting for an hour or so, we are going to roll it, and then we divide it into portions. So we'll dust off our worktop. We'll dust it off a bit and flip it, then dust it off again. We dust off our baking pan. Sikunafaa kufanya hivyo but ni sawa. So that the dough won't stick. Okay. Then we cut our dough into equal portions. I'm grating the cheese. I'm starting with the mozzarella, and then we're going to mix it with cheddar cheese. Two different flavors. We've done half of mozzarella cheese on one side, half on the other side is cheddar. We're going to mix them up a bit. Putting our pizza sauce on the pizza, just a bit. Unataka ikuibaki kitu kidogo hivyo. To make it thick, tuko na blender. We purify. Going to put in our onion, just okay. A bit of green pepper, a bit of bacon. Make sure your hands are clean. Now the chicken. And put in our cheese. Na mbiringanya tungeweka. Our oven is set to 350 Fahrenheit. We're placing our pizzas. Mkubwa nimeweka hapo chini, si ndio? Okay. And then place this bad boy at the bottom. And we're going to let it cook for 8 to 12 minutes.